All right, my people, we are live. Sorry for that. So, what's up, Fefe? What's up, Jake? What's up, Viga? Bull and Beer? I'm Beer today. So, how's everyone doing? Yes, for sure. So, what we're waiting for now is the PPI numbers. They will come in. You made me unsure that, Fefe. 1:30 p.m. Yeah, exactly. So, in about 9 minutes. And what we want to see is, of course, lower numbers than expected. So for the PPI, for example, we also have unemployment claims today. Actually, for the PPI numbers, it's forecasted 0.3% on the monthly, and the core PPI also 0.3. We want to see it same or below. All right. Unemployment claims, we want to see it above. We want to see it higher than forecast. Let me just make sure I'm saying it right. Exactly. Higher than forecast. Why? Because that's bad for the US economy. And if it's bad for the US economy, it means we're getting closer to QE in the US. So quantitative easing, money printing, lower interest rates. And that is what we want. That is super mega bullish for crypto. And that is what we need. But like I've been saying, I'm suspecting that Mr. Trump is tanking the economy on purpose, the US economy. Of course, the European economy and other economies will also suffer from that. If the US economy tanks, the world economy tanks, kind of, sort of. And probably, like I said before, why he's doing that is to kill inflation. So he's already taking down inflation a lot. We saw that on the Trueflation numbers yesterday. But let's see if we can get the chart up. But I think he needs to bring it down more because he wants Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell to, turn on the money printer, and only he can do that. So Trump cannot force them to turn on the money printer. He can only create the conditions that forces him to turn on the money printer. Hey, what's up, Toba? All right, people. So we got 7 minutes left till the numbers come in. Like I said, we're expecting, or we want to have lower numbers, higher numbers on unemployment claims. Now, just recapping quickly of yesterday. Sorry, don't know what's going on with my throat today. Yesterday we had, what was it? Yesterday we had Wednesday. Yesterday on Wednesday we saw really nice numbers come out on the CPI readings. So the CPI readings came out. This got to be refreshed, but it came out lower than expected. Yeah, here we see it. 2.8 forecasted 2.9. We had last time 3 forecasted 2.9, so lower, and we got even lower than that, 2.8. Same with the core CPI and so on. What happened on in the markets? We were so here. This is when it happened. Boom! The market flew up. Let's go on a 50-minute time frame. The market went up quickly. We saw this live. We even took the trade live. Well, I took the trade. I'm gonna be honest with you. I got stopped out because I was not expecting what happened after that. So we got this. Market stalled around, and I thought it was loading up for the next push. This is what it normally does. It tricked everybody, and everybody got stopped out. Total liquidation. And this is something that we see very often nowadays. Good news, liquidation. Good news, liquidation. It's very easy money for the exchanges. It's basically like taking candy from a baby. So good news comes out, everybody props up buy orders, and then they sell the market. So they liquidate all your orders. They cash in on that. They cannot do that forever, of course, and whatever's going on, it cannot go on for. It will not go on forever. But right now, I feel like this is part of an accumulation phase where they're just trying to scoop up as much as possible. They're trying to get their own people to buy as much as possible. Like I said, the economy needs to crash for the interest rates to come down. And for interest rates to come down, inflation needs to come down. This is why we're looking at inflation today. And for inflation to come down, Trump go bananas on the market. So there will be short-term pain. Trump has said it himself also. The question is, of course, how long is that short-term pain? When is it over? That is the big question. Looking at some fundamental indicators, like the global liquidity supply and so forth, what happens is, or what I see is that we should have a push very, very soon. And I've been talking about it several times now. Things don't add up right now. So the way the global liquidity supply is going up, BTC crypto should be going up also very, very soon. And when I say very soon, I mean within a couple of weeks. A lot of other stuff indicating on that as well. If not the least, the fear and greed index. People are giving up, and like the sentiment from retail traders, people are giving up on crypto. Like it's capitulation. People don't want to do with crypto anymore. People are just thinking about saving. Before, the mindset was, how can I the quickest become a millionaire in this? Now the mindset is, how can I save my capital? This is like how the mindset has turned. And I see it very clearly as an, I don't know what we're going to call it, influencer, whatever, because I see the comments I get, I see the DMs I get and all of that stuff, and I see how the mindset and the sentiment has totally shifted from before. So that is what it is. Do I still think that we're going to go lower? Yes, I do so. I still think that we are going to rip that 74K level, that we probably will come down to 67K or even lower than that. We don't know. We will see. But I think we're going lower. So we have now created a leg down, retraced, created another leg down, retraced, and I think that this retrace might be finished. We see the daily candles. We're on the daily time frame. This is Bitcoin, by the way. We see the daily candles. First one engulfed the body of this one. It didn't engulf the wick, engulfed the body. So it's a good engulfing, not a full engulfing. Next candle should have at least engulfed the wick of this previous candle. It didn't do that. Very undecisive. So this candle here, we will see now after the news, of course, but I don't think it's going to close bullish. It doesn't look like that. With that said, let's get back to the news so we don't miss it. Let's see the chart. In the same time, we're going to the 5 minute. Because it came up bullish yesterday, I'm expecting it to come up bullish today as well. But yeah, we'll see. Most, like regularly, you will see normally you will see the numbers come up pretty much the same, or in the same direction at least, but we will see. This BTC right now, we got a couple of seconds left for the news to drop. You see the volatility starting. Yeah, we got 1 minute left. The volatility starting. Let's watch this. Yeah, and like I said, also the CPI that came out yesterday came out bullish, but market just had a short reaction and that was it, and then it dropped. So this for me is like a very bearish indicator. It means market makers are selling into buyers that hop in on hype, on news and stuff like that. And we want to see the opposite. When we see that the market reacts bullish on slightest positive news, that's when we know that, you know, the big dogs are buying it. That's when it has shifted, when the market sentiment has shifted, and that's when we will see the bull rally take pace. All right, this thing started. Remember, we're on the 5 minute now, 1 minute, so it looks very dramatic. And this can just be a liquidity sweep. The numbers came out. Damn, the numbers came out very bullish, I must say. I will open a long position here, but I will be careful because we have seen this before. Last time was yesterday, actually. Wait, we're gonna go through these numbers properly. Numbers came out bullish for crypto, but then in the same time, the unemployment claims came out bearish. So it's like mixed. So let's see. All right, cool. let's let's look at the numbers. Here we got them. We got 0.0% instead of 0.3 as forecasted, so it's much lower actually. It's very good. Minus 0.1 on core PPI. Damn, that's bullish, very bullish. This year came out bearish, but just slightly though, so it's not a big deal. But what do we see? Like, look at the market. All right, look, bullish news, mega liquidity sweep, and then what? So we'll see now if market turns. I have a very little position on buy actually. It's already in red. Let's see if it turns. If not, I'm good. I have my stop loss just beneath. I have my stop loss at 82K 280. So 82,280. Gonna take a quick look at altcoins, see how they doing. Dang, this one got a mega push. That's ADA. XRP. All right. Let's see. It's a little bit weird, you know. 2 days in a row, good news. Like, okay, manipulation and all of that stuff, but this is getting a little bit ridiculous. Like, normally, in normal market conditions, this here will send the market flying. In a good bull market, this will send the market flying, but it hasn't happened. So it's like we said before, it's market makers selling in to us retail traders buying it on the hype. Also, something to consider, because this can't just be a pullback and then we're going to continue up. We have to keep in mind also that we have an order block just here where we are right now. This is XRP that we're looking at right now. I will zoom out a little bit so you see better what I'm talking about. So all of this here, all this choppiness here, this is an order block. A block of orders. And even if market wants to push up, it will be very difficult for it to get through this. You gotta get through this first. I think the market is going to try to push a little bit up. We're gonna see. Waiting for this candle to close. 5-minute candle. I want to see it close. What you can see on XRP now is this here. We have this resistance that we've been following for a while. I'm on a 4-hourly time frame now. And if we can draw a perfect resistance line here, all right? Market came up a couple of times, retested it, broke below again. What you see now is market broke above actually inside this order block I mentioned and came back down and retested that resistance. We have an order block that caused this impulse now, a small order block here. And I think this is the order block we're testing, or we will test right now. So the question is, do we get, if we break through that order block, we're going much lower for today. So we will get either, so now we have this retest, and we will go very bullish, or we will see the opposite. You will see this, pop, pop, pop. And we will go bearish. I feel I have to get the music back, man. As soon as I'm quiet, it feels too quiet here. But I'm gonna get back talking in a minute. Just gotta make sure my positions are right. Copy trading is right. All right. All right, we are right. Let's see what we'll get with this. All right, cool. So back to the now we must buy more. Yeah, the thing is like this dip, I already got what I could get. Now I need to make more money so I can buy more. Look, let's talk about what we see. Let's forget for 1 second that we just had news and talk about what we see, all right? Technically on the chart. So, technically, I said it already today in the market overview on the Telegram that it looks for me like the market is going down. We have lost of momentum and now we are printing a bearish candle. I think this candle is going to close bearish, maybe not with a lot, but it's going to do so. Okay. 8 hour turning bearish. 4 hour, I cannot say this is not bearish because this is market trying to push the market down, market trying to push the price down, but it's not succeeding. So this is actually the opposite. This is showing that we might get a little bullish impulse. So we will see. Hourly, same thing, but we liquidated this whole shit here. All this liquidity. Yeah, guys that have been with me for a while, I know what I call this. Liquidity ramps. Same like we had here. Most often it will lead to market pushing up. And yep. On the 15 minutes, same thing. So I'm gonna be honest with you. If we remove the news from the picture, this looks bearish. This here looks not like it wants to go up right now. It liquidated on the buy side, and it's right now pushing for the sell side. I don't know. Considering how the news has been lately, how it has affected the market, I'm gonna be very reluctant with this one. I'm gonna be very careful with this one. I'm not going. I have buy positions already, took them fast, but I'm not going to add anything to it. So I have my stop loss just underneath this low here, like that. Damn, it's 258. This is also an important thing. When you look at charts, sometimes that I post, you gotta check the numbers at your crypto exchange because it's not always the same numbers. So I have my stop loss underneath, exactly underneath this candle here. And on my trading view, or on my Bitnix chart, it's 280. And this is almost the same. And I got my entry like up here. So I already closed half the trade. We will see how it goes. I have a feeling that this thing can turn due to the economic news, but before it turn, it will want to go a little bit lower and take out liquidity. So we will see. I'll be very careful with this one. I'm just watching right now the candles, how they print, because depending on how the candles print, I will either close it or let it run to take profit or stop loss. And that's how it goes. You always gotta watch. You always gotta read the candles. They give you information right now on what's happening in the market. Like here, for example, you see the volume and the momentum is shifting, boop, 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 and then you get this engulfing candle. This one, okay, took out the top, but it is what it is. All right, guys, look. So while this thing does its thing, let's talk a little bit what's to come, what we see in front of us. All right. So we have today and yesterday positive inflation numbers. Okay, what does that mean? And positive inflation numbers mean that the numbers were lower than expected. What does that mean? That means, and what did I see on Friday? Friday, when we were streaming the press conference with Jerome Powell, I said that this is the first time he sounds kind of positive about inflation. And we need that for him to stop printing money, all right? So, one sec, I'm gonna just close half my position. If you took a buy, I recommend you to close half now while you're almost at stop loss. And sorry, at break even. Because I have a feeling that this thing actually will go lower. So, yeah, he indicated already that that the inflation is good. We saw the numbers yesterday and today. The numbers are good. The trueflation, which is actually the most important thing, is good. Numbers came down. So on 19th, I don't know what day that is. I think it's Thursday. So on the 19th, we have federal fund rates. All right, the federal fund rate decision. It's expected to be as it was. So it's forecasted to stay the same. Now I can tell you this. If it comes out lower than expected, it's not going to come out higher. But if it comes out lower than expected, you're going to see the sickest. Like, it doesn't matter market manipulation or not. It doesn't matter what's going on, good news. This is too good of a news for the market not to react on it. Wall Street will buy, and that will send BTC and all cryptos flying. So, but most likely it will not happen. So what is the second thing then? After that comes the FOMC statement and press conference. So we're looking for the press conference. By the way, I will be streaming this one live, and we will be trading it live. On the press conference, the reporters can ask Jerome Powell questions, and he will talk on the economic outlook and what's to expect in the markets, or from their side, affecting the markets in the near future. Of course, question is always on inflation and when they will lower interest rates. So if the inflation numbers now are lower than expected, Jerome Powell will most likely talk bullish on, not bullish, but he will most likely be dovish on the on the interest rates. Sorry, I'm losing my words. On the interest rates. And that will be mega bullish for crypto. All right, that is what crypto needs. Crypto needs stability right now. Not only crypto, the stock market, not only all financial markets, but especially the risk financial markets need stability now. There's been too much instability. So this is definitely something that the market needs to hear. We need a liquidity injection into the market for the market to get that bull run that we always had. And we always had it because we had a liquidity injection into the market. So that is happening right now. So no matter how bearish everybody is out there, remember, the more they scream bear, the closer we are to the bottom, and the closer we are to a bull rally. And when you see that market stops reacting on bad news, that there's bad news and market barely reacts to the downside, and maybe the opposite also, that you see market reacts hard on good news, that is when you know that it's incoming. So this day, this FOMC day, and the days before, the 19th, the 18th, 17th, this whole week from the 17th, so the whole next week, we will be watching I will be watching closely how the market is reacting to bad and good news. I want to see if the market makers have shifted and are turning bullish now. Because if they're turning bullish and we get just one little bullish indication on the FOMC press conference, that is it. Then you have the bull market. Or at least you have a bull rally, a temporary bull rally, and then we'll see from that. So with that said, guys, there's not much more happening right now. I don't have much news to share and report with you guys, because there's actually not any significant thing that has happened in the markets. So with this said, I'm leaving you here, and when I see something in the markets, I will share it in the Telegram channel. If you ain't in it, make sure you join it. This is where we post all our trades and news and whatnot. All right? Have a beautiful afternoon and stay blessed. Peace.